Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Since we're all going around and doing this whole coronavirus quarantine stuff, decided to do a little bit of a walk around tour of all of the Happiness Garage chargers. So I'm gonna walk around, do a little bit of exterior, and we're going to give an update on the SRT-8 Magnum, which is finished. It is all back together. We took it out for a ride today, and oh my God, is this car fast. I will get into that a little more in a minute. So, this is the driveway, and there are my two escape artists over there in their kennel. The little one right there looking is Demon, and the one scratching himself, I don't know if you can tell or see that. That little one right there is Dexter. That one right there is Dexter in the front. But so this is my 2012 Charger Pursuit. 100 actually no, this one's got 97,000 miles on it. 97,000 mile car. And I'm real upset with myself because yesterday I ended up backing this car up, trying to get it really as close to the gate as I could, and I scuffed this entire side of it up. Luckily I was able to buff every bit of it out except for a little paint chip right there, so I'm alright with that. It's got some blemishes around the bumper here. Of course, it's a cop car. It's got the holes in the trunk lid. It's got a little ding in the bumper there. What else? It has a different wheel on it right now because the tire keeps going flat. This car still it's the closest one to a police car that we have. I was in the middle of making an 8.4 bezel out of the factory 4.3 bezel, so I got the vents and stuff out of this. And it does have a newer 8-speed shifter in it. Does not work. It's just there for looks. And so we'll do a startup of this one. This one needs cam and lifters. So it's got 97,051 miles. This car didn't need cam and lifters up until about 3 weeks ago. Look at that. Somebody shut this off so you can actually hear what I'm saying. And it still holds 51 psi oil pressure. But you can see, let me go grab a light and I'll show you. That car has already had its camshaft replaced 4 other times. So, but one dead giveaway is, look at, if you see that little gold ring down there, right tip of my finger. That's a new head gasket. So this car's had its heads off and a cam done and new water pump installed and whole 9. So look at him trying to escape. So that car has had a new cam, lifters, water pump. That happened out of nowhere. Just driving along and pop. And it started misfiring. So this here is the 2014 Charger Pursuit. This one's by far the most civilianized out of all 3. This hood fits like crap, I know. I haven't worked on trying to play with the gaps very much yet with this car. I've been waiting to finish other people's projects first and then work on my own. I'm sure if anybody does, as a mechanic, you guys understand that. By the time you're done with other people's stuff, you really don't feel like touching yours. But this car has OEM SRT8 front bumper, aftermarket Hellcat hood, Challenger SRT reps. What else? It has LED rear markers, the Charger decal on the rear quarter, a 06 to 10 Charger spoiler, a little bit of plastic work on the back bumper. Between you and me, that's to hide some imperfections in the bumper. I don't know where they came from. Look like burn marks. Got a little blemish there. Other than that, though, this is actually a really clean car. It's really nice. God, look how bad that gap is. I promise you it is not that bad in person. The camera makes it look worse. This car has a full Scat Pack interior, center console, front and rear seats. I don't know why screwdriver's in my seat. It has the 8.4 Uconnect radio in it with navigation and Bluetooth. SRT8 steering wheel with paddle shifters. 2017 Challenger cluster matched to the miles of the car. It still has the rear police doors. See this little push rod here? You can lock and unlock the door. Excuse the mess on this car too. But front and rear seats. Yes, that bolster is tan or beige leather. I have the proper bolster for it. I just have to put it in. Like I said, guys, I do stuff and I am just tired of working on everything. This car here has a custom exhaust on it. The mid mufflers are straight piped, and it has Scat Pack resonators on it. I believe this would be a cold start. I haven't ran this car. Yeah, no, it will not be. It's a warm start. I believe I let this car run. Oh, I guess it is a cold start. I have a bad tire sensor. This car is, as you can see, like I said, it's got navigation. It does have Bluetooth, and it has, it's my Galaxy Note 8. The manual mode in this car, half-assed, kind of works. I got to play with it some more. Paddle shifters work fine. It also has heated and cooled cup holders that do work. At night, they light up blue and red when you decide to change your color. This car has the 392 MDS camshaft with non-MDS lifters. This car runs so good. I'm really impressed with the way this car runs. This filter setup is all temporary. Then just waiting for my Hellcat supercharger, which is actually sitting right there in the corner. So, just waiting for that. I have to repaint this coolant reservoir. I'm going to do all that when it comes out. I do have billet aluminum valve covers that are going to go on it. Just a really great running car. Really, really good running car. And it does still have cats on it. And this car has 59,000 miles. And then this one here is a 2011. This car is what you guys probably most know me for. This was the car that my ex forged my name on the title and ran off with. This car was my pride and joy, and I tell you what, Every day it was gone, I thought about it. It was my first Charger that was this body style. It was the very first year of this body style, so it's 2011. And it was just a car that I had missed. You know, I put a lot of time, a lot of work, and a lot of money into it. It got the, I think these are Spec D headlights. It's got 5% limo tint all the way around. Fun to drive at night, trust me. 20-inch OEM Scat Pack wheels all the way around with 245 45/20s on it. I think these are still the factory Goodyear Eagle RSAs, which we all know suck. This has full-blown front, back, carpet, everything Scat Pack interior, which is, this is the leather and Alcantara. These are full power everything, and when they were put in, they weren't wired right. It has the Scat Pack door panels with the memory seats. The memory seat options doesn't work. I have to look into that. Everything is LED converted in this car. It has the 8.4U connect with Bluetooth. No navigation in this one. This car had 62,000 on it. The gauge cluster messed up in it, and I replaced it. So now it says 143,000, which really none of those mileages are true. The body of this car has 230,000 miles. So this car, actually, you wouldn't believe it, but it has 230,000 on the body. Motor, trans, and rear differential have all been replaced. Suspension's been gone through. This car will be getting a camshaft done. And blend door actuators. These, when you put Scat Pack seats in your cars, guys, that are cop cars, geez, every one of my cars got a low tire today. I have to look into that. But when you put Scat Pack seats in your cars, or any kind of seats, you're gonna have issues where you're gonna get an airbag light because your airbag sensors in the seats aren't right, and you're gonna get a seatbelt light. The way around that is, there's two ways you can do it. You can adapt. You can take your wiring harnesses from your original police front seats, take them out, remove all the sheathing off of them, all the all the coating, all the wrap that keeps them together. Do the same with the Scat Pack seats, and make one good Scat Pack seat harness that it's going to accommodate the seat belt buckle for the police package. You're going to have to use the police seat belt buckles, and also the police airbag connections. Now, these are heated and cooled seats. They are fully wired to be heated and cooled. So I'm going to work on getting those working. This car does not have heated cup holders. I'm going to be hunting for a put in here. I already have a new armrest. I have just been lazy and have not put it on. But this does have, it's got Bluetooth, and it does work. SRT pages. All the cars have SRT pages. What else? This car does have a custom tune on it, so it'll let you rev past $4,000. And it does have a custom exhaust and a cold air intake. This car was I babied this car, sort of. It was a toy, and when I got it back, it was a disaster. It still kind of is. I still need to take it and really clean this engine bay. If anybody's wondering about why that's cut off, because normally there's a little triangular ear here for a catch can. I test fit my supercharger on this car, and I probably will end up getting one for this car. But this car's body is in decent shape. Somebody tagged my door. Not sure it was like that when I got it back. It also has the LED markers. It has custom exhaust. And it also does have a aftermarket backup camera system in it, which I forgot about. I will show you that right now. I added that backup camera in this car 2 or 2.5 years ago, but it does work very well. And you can see just what kind of quality this camera is. I actually still do make these backup camera kits too. I'm starting to try and integrate in the backup sensors where they beep. So if you guys want to put an SRT8 bumper on your car, and here, I'll show you just how close you can get here. And you see how this line is right here? I'll show you just how close you can get with this thing, how accurate it is. Look how close. My shoe gets stuck. So, very, very accurate camera. But, the final car on our tour here, pull this car back forward a little and shut it off. Final car on our tour is the SRT8 Magnum. And we will, let me shut the hood to the 2012. We will give an all around on this car and a little info. I'm sure you guys have probably seen this in the previous videos. It is a 2006 SRT8 Magnum. Rear wheel drive. I don't believe they made these in all wheel drive. It has forged bottom end. We just put a comp cam, stage 1 cam in it. It's called the thumper cam, but you can't tell right now. It needs tuned, so the idle stays a little high. And it's got 103,000 miles on it. It's been sitting for 8 years. And it needs some major cleanup. The shifter is locked up in it. The little pink thing broke. But it is... Somebody pried the glove box open with a pry bar. And somebody ripped the mirror off the windshield. It broke the windshield. It does not have the rear entertainment system, and it does not have the dual climate controls, and it does not have the navigation radio, which is very weird. Very rare option. So we're going to start this up. And these readings are not correct on this car. This car's got brand new Scat Pack rims with absolutely brand new tires on it. So yeah, that's definitely not accurate. But this car does run really good. It needs a tune, so sometimes when it comes down off a high RPM, it will stall. But it runs amazing. The car was brought to me non-running. I never heard it run. And it was one of those things of, let's get it running. So it got a new cam, new lifters, head gaskets, head bolts. Heads were checked and resurfaced. New water pump. New intake gaskets, valve cover gaskets, you name it, from timing cover gaskets. They got the upgraded water pump with the billet aluminum front pulley. New plugs. Obviously it got brand new antifreeze. It does have a bit of an exhaust leak right now from the flex pipes underneath. Typical. But look at these tires. Let me turn this wheel. Look at these tires. He picked this entire set of rims up for $500. And these tires still got the little nipples on them. we took this car out earlier, like I said, 25-mile-an-hour roll, and you stomp it to the floor. This car just takes off. Burns tires up the back of it, and it's gone. So it's a really good car. I tried to offer him this car. I was going to trade him this car for it, and he said no. He likes it too much. Help me unlock it. Oh, it still won't open. Could be because it's running as well. Oh yeah, it's running and it's not in park. It's in neutral. That's why that won't open. This car has a little bit of body damage right here, and that is it. That's a hour's job for a body man. But this, and also here's a little bit of a tour of the shop. So got all the Hellcat stuff over there and some extra seats. You can see where I painted the Hellcat little insignia over there on the wall. That one, because it was bare metal. I didn't want it to be bare metal anymore. But this is the this is what I call the happiness garage here. So I mean, come on, if you're a Dodge guy, how are you not going to be happy with all these beautiful cars in your driveway? So I love it. I love all my cars. So if anybody's got any questions, comments, concern, feel free, comment below, and hit that subscribe button. I just had my machinist here today about the brackets for the supercharger. So that's coming up really soon. He's gonna make one more prototype out of wood, just so he can get his fixtures right. He's gonna call me up and let me know, hey, we're a go. I'm gonna give him the go ahead, and he is going to cut those brackets and everything out. From there, I need to find the supercharger pulleys for that bracket. If anybody knows where I can find some, please send me a message. I'm gonna contact MMX in the morning. It's Sunday currently. I'm gonna contact MMX in the morning. Hopefully they're open because all this, you know, coronavirus stuff. I'm gonna see if I can figure out where they get their pulleys for their bracket. My bracket is very similar to theirs, but I have designed it to be a little thicker because I really don't trust the threading for the aluminum on the back side for that upper pulley. So I've designed it to where it's got a lot more threads that where it's going to bolt into. It's going to stay nice and sturdy, and you're just not going to have to worry about it. So if anybody knows where I can get those pulleys from, please send me a message and let me know, or even a company that might have what I need. I've been trying to find it, and that's the last piece to the puzzle. As soon as those get done, this car comes in and gets its supercharger. And and when that happens, guys, everybody here, go over to on Facebook and look up the Retired Dodge Charger Pursuit group. Great group. I will be on there, and I will go live. I have a tripod. I'm going to set my phone up on that tripod, put it on charge, and every single moment of that install until I decide to call it quits for the day or for the time, whatever, is going to be recorded and uploaded. So you're going to watch it live. I'm going to have somebody on standby who's going to be watching the comments so I can answer your questions as it goes along. That same video is it may or may not get uploaded to YouTube. I don't know. If I can save it in HD and upload it in HD, I will. But this video is going to be awesome. You know, I love my cars, and I'm sure you guys do too. We're going to end this video here. Like I said, comment, like, share, subscribe, and let's get this going. I can't wait. I'm excited.